Hey, what's up, guys? Shake Somebody here, and we are back with another episode. I guess we won't be needing these anymore. Let's go.
That's how it goes?
They keep asking about the best when they know it's me.
Okay.
Asking about the rest when they know it's me.
Straight in, I guess.
You know it's me.
4 goals, 3 points, 2 from Zwane, and 1 clean sheet. A lot to be happy about Bafana Bafana, eh? I mean, we obviously had Drikas doing the business, and then there was all the pressure on Bafana, what they were going to do. And they were ruthless against Namibia. Great. They're edging closer to the knockout stages in the way that I was expecting them to do. But the job is not done, because we have another date tomorrow night. Tunisia. And from what I've seen so far in this tournament before, an upset can be caused, that's for sure. I don't think it will be like an easy game for Bafana, neither for Tunisia as well, because Tunisia are probably going to sit back. They're not going to give as much space as Namibia was doing, because Namibia as well, like, as good as Bafana was, there was a sense of naivety in the play that Namibia had. The good news is, we don't need these anymore. So it's like, we don't need Mali to do a job for us. We don't need Namibia to do a job for us. We just do the job ourselves. We just need a point. That's all we need. It's either we get a point or we get a win. And it's up to us. So throw the calculators away, people. That's about it. The bad news is, a loss could mean this is the last game for Hugo Bruce. Because when you see those scenes, any coach that comes into Bafana Bafana camp must qualify for the tournament. And not only qualify, but get to the group stages. If he can't do that and we come home early, then he's going to have to go. The boys are going to have to come back. But I'm keeping the faith. What is Betway's odds? Tunisia, 2.23. Bafana Bafana with the win with 3.60. The draw being 3.00. I think I'm going to place a bet. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that right now. The bet that I'm going to go with is I think there will be a winner. So I'm going to go with a double chance. I think either team to win. But this time around, I'm going to go with an over 1.5. And the reason why I've gone with over 1.5 is because you can double your money with Betway. So I'm going to do that. And I wish Bafana Bafana all the best. Go do the business. Tomorrow night, it is on. And I think they can definitely get something out of that game. Supersport, Cape Town Spurs, Tuks, and played for more clubs. Currently with Venda FA. Thabiso Nkoana, he's on the show. And I simply asked him the hard question. Are we ready for life after Themba Zwane?
Another big guest on Playing the Field with Shakes, guys. Now, we have someone who's been around South African football for quite a bit. Listen to the CV. Supersport United, Cape Town Spurs, Tuks, Thunder Royal Zulu, Richards Bay, Pretoria Callies, Platinum City Rovers, TTM, and now with Venda FA. Did I miss a football club, Thabiso Nkoana?
Everything is correct. It's correct.
Amazing. That's a number of clubs that you've played for, yeah?
Yeah, it's a lot. I think it's 10.
Yeah, 10 clubs. I mean, how have you been? How are you doing during this period?
We're busy with preseason.
Yeah.
And it's preparation all the time. Even now, after we finish with our piece of football art, we'll be going to training. So,
Yeah.
it's that time.
No, I can imagine. I have to ask this question because they've kind of put you guys on pause and they've put the AFCON on. I mean, how badly do you miss playing?
But after coming from a December break, it's a must for us to come back and refresh and come back strong and just to trim our bodies, because some of us, if we go for a break, we come back with some kilos up, So when it's this time of a period, that I have to lose some kilos and be in a good shape. So it was needed because, you get some injuries. So when there's a break, hurry, you're going to recover, even if it's a week or 2 weeks of a break, but it's going to benefit you at the end, So it's good. It's good.
No, man, that's good. I mean, you speak about the fact that sometimes you guys come back, and then there's obviously the kilos. I mean, Baibitang hard body that was eaten at home was very nice. How do you keep focus during a period like this where there's no football obviously going on? Of course, you guys are dealing with preparations, but how does a player keep focus in the fact that you're only going to play again potentially in February only?
Being a footballer is never easy. It's just that when there's a break like this, when there's a tournament happening, we're not closing. We're always training, and it's a transfer window. There's new players coming in. There's some coming. So it's a thing of, hey, you need to always cement your position. So you need to switch on. You need to make your mind to focus on what is happening currently, because in football we're a lot. So if you focus every training, each and every friendly game, it's a problem because there's someone who's knocking who wants your position. So it's never an easy job. So it's hard.
Tell me something. Did you happen to watch Bafana Bafana?
I watch it in patches, but I have some ideas of what I have watched.
I see.
Because it was good.
I mean, they just beat Namibia 4-0. I mean, I'm asking myself, what did you think of that performance?
I think it was fantastic, but improve. We can improve from that. We just have to keep grinding, because it's a tournament. You don't need to play good football to take 3 points. As long as you collect your 3 points, then you will get your form. Because our first game we played with Mali. Imagine if we had scored our penalty. I think the complex of the game was going to change. So I think it was one of those games that we had to forget as quick as possible. We took our chances. So I think we are there. We're there.
I mean, you talk about being there. Before I ask you how far can we go, I want to know something. Thapelo Morena comes in and he made a game changer. He obviously won the penalty. He also having to create the goal as well for Thembazwane's first goal. I have to ask, as a footballer, someone who plays football as well, how important is it to have versatile players? Because Thapelo Morena, I've seen him at right back. I've seen him at right winger. I've seen him on the left. I've seen him just behind the striker. I think even Peter once played him up front as well. How important is it to have a versatile player like that?
If you can check, most of the players that they were playing yesterday, I think it's 90% of Sundowns players, So I think they understand each other's strengths and weaknesses. So yesterday's game, it was more easier to know, okay, we have Morena. Morena has pace. We have Moegoe. Moegoe has pace. Morena and Moegoe, they're playing in the same flank, So it was easy for them to gel. So they had to play the ball in a space, It was a good impact from him that he managed to create a penalty also. And he's being around, So in that typical of stages, it's easy for them to adjust and to make that impact that he made from yesterday.
So you told me about Thapelo Morena, which is great. Now, another question I need to ask, and I think I've asked it a number of times, but as South Africa, I mean, are we ready for life after Thembazwane? I mean, he is such a wow. I mean, I just think, do we have someone in place? Are we ready for when he has to go? Because we can't hide the fact that he's 34 years old.
Yeah. I think for now, we just have to enjoy Zwane. To be honest, we just have to enjoy him. And I think we have good coaches in South Africa. So I think there's a player maybe it's gonna pop up somewhere somehow to come and rescue South Africa, because always in football, just know that there's someone, somewhere waiting for that opportunity. It's all about opportunity. I think we have those type of players, but if opportunity comes, I think it things will come together. Even though to replace one is very difficult, to be honest with you. And even him, it took so long to be who he is today, because you can see we had similar type of player like Serrero, Tulan Serrero, those type of players, they were similar, but unfortunately things didn't happen for him to be in this type of big stages with Zwane currently, so we do have it's just a matter of the opportunity. Look at the age of Zwane. It's 34, 35. So they will ask, where was he all along? Because I heard there was a scout from Europe. They asked, is this guy 35? We thought he was younger, so we wanted to take him to overseas. So you see, like, hey, what is happening? Why do we have why we not performing at the younger stage like this, so that we can be able to oversee? So you can see what maybe it's how we do things here or what, we don't know. It's a question mark. But we do have similar type of players. You will see maybe they will pop out at 30 also. You never know. So it's just those things of giving opportunities. But I think it might help.
But now, Thabiso, you say he might pop out at 30, and it's a very good point that you mentioned, because I look at our current Bafana team. There's not a player with over 50 caps for Bafana Bafana. Is our problem giving these players a chance only when they're 30? Is that the problem that we have?
Ash, I think we just need to sit down and come up with good strategy that is going to help Bafana Bafana. I think maybe if we start from the development and have a stable under 23. If we have stable under 23s that they are playing in international tournaments, I think it's gonna be easy for us to develop good players that they're gonna maintain the standard that Bafana needs to have. Because if you can check and go back to the history of other countries, they have a stable of under 23s, under 20, under 17. So those boys, they just get promoted from 17, 20, 23, and they end up in the senior team. So if also we have that stable of under 17, under 20, under 23, they play in international cups, tournaments, it's gonna be easy for us to have a stable senior team. And also they have to play in their teams, because if they're not playing in their team, it's useless of having them in the national team. Because also they need to be maintained at their teams, not in the national team. Because when you play in the national team, you need to be a well finished product. It's like playing a big team. You need to be a well finished product. You don't have to develop from there. You need to keep the ground in the big team. It's similar to the national team. Yeah.
No, I hear you with regards to that. Before I jump onto Tunisia and how far we could go, of course, Grant Kekana was playing, Mvala was playing, Thabiso Nkoana was playing, Thabiso Nkoana was playing, Themba Zwane was playing. I'm talking about Mamelodi Sundowns players that were playing in the team. I mean, is it as simple as, because they play together, we should play them together? Is that the best formula we can have as to using as many as we can of, because of the competitive games that they've been playing together?
I think for me personally, we just have to play them. Finish and clear. We just have to play them. They've been doing well, They've been doing well throughout the season. It's not a fluke. It's a continuity from the consistency that they have been giving us. It's similar to you remember when Spain won the World Cup?
Yeah.
They played with Barcelona players and Real Madrid players because they were currently doing very well. So if these ones they're doing well at Sundowns, we just have to keep on playing with them. We'll never know what's going to happen because they're used to that level of high quality of football in most cases because they're playing Kev. They're always on the road. They're always, so they're used to that type of pressure, type of football that they will be facing when they're going to play 20C. It won't be different for them. It won't be surprise, when they're coming up with that type of situation or particular game,
I see. No, I think you're definitely right. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. How do we beat Tunisia? And if it's this is how we beat them, or can we beat Tunisia? And if we can beat them, how far can we go?
Look, I think anything is possible. You saw this AFCON is full of surprises.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't need even to win it. We just need even to draw. It's fine for us. We can qualify. As well, the thing is about a cup. You just have to do anything that will make you to go to the next round. You don't need to play good football.
Last question, Thabiso. You can answer this any way you like. I ask my guests this question at the end. Where is South African football for you right now?
It's a very difficult question because if we can check stats, the stats don't lie.
Yeah.
You see, the stats don't lie. I think we can improve. We can improve. Even though they have been saying we've been trying to develop, we've been developing since back then, 10 years ago. We'll get it right. I think when we keep on trying new things, we'll get it right. Because it's difficult to say we're in the bottom or we're top or wherever. But I think there's something right that we're trying to do, but it's not clicking at the same time. We're trying to do a lot of things at the same time, but if we try to take it step by step, we go where maybe go to rural areas and start seeing the development that South Africa needs. We don't know if we go back there, we're gonna get whatever particular players that we want. But okay, we can go back and get that particular players. Are they going to play in the professional level? It's a question mark. We just have to follow a good project and come together. I think there will be joy at the end. We just have to be patient because even if you can check, even England, they have good players, good whatever that they have, but did they win any cup? Next. You see, so it's just that, as I think we're getting pleasure from Springbok. When you see your rugby team doing very well, it means the other sport they have to follow that. So it's a thing of following a good project. Once we get the right project, I think we're gonna be in good hands.
That was amazing. I have to say, Thabiso Nkoana, thank you so much for joining me. So much experience that you have. I'm really wishing you all the best with your career. I do have one final question because I think the fans will be worried if I don't ask you this question. Have you forgiven Roy Mahamudza all those years ago? Have you forgiven him?
Yeah, I have forgiven him a long time ago, man. Long time ago.
Amazing. Amazing. Hopefully you enjoy your training. Thank you so much for joining me and keep well, yeah?
Thank you, Sheikh. Thank you for hosting me, man. Thank you very much, man. I wish we could do this again and again, man.
You will hear from me 100% again throughout the season for sure.
Okay, man. Thank you, sir.
Keep well, man.
Who was up to par and who became our star? But also, who fell short in this game we all love? Let's find out on Moegoe of the Week. The star of the week is kind of pretty obvious. The man of the match in the game against Namibia, Thembazwane Mshishi. Man. I mean, did you guys see the second goal that he scored? I was just like, hi, guys, you can't, no, man. I mean, Themba, you could be going to prison for stuff like that, man, because the defenders got families, man. Can't be doing such things. But let's enjoy him while he's still here, 34 years old, but we need to start looking for like a successor, guys. It's almost time, you know? And as for the Moegoe, you know, there's these people on social media. You see them from time to time. It's like almost as if they were waiting for Bafana to lose. They're waiting for that. And they celebrate in the misery of Bafana Bafana. They never have anything positive to say. You know, they're always posting sub-messages about who they want to be in the technical area, who they want to be on the pitch, picking the starting 11. And you know one thing I love about this country, man? It's the fact that no matter how big or small your profile is, they'll figure you out. You're an embarrassment, guys. Like, you're a damn shame. And I'm glad that they're starting to see you for who you really are. You need help. And you guys are the Moegoes of the week. It's time for Bet of the Week. Get ready to win big by placing the right bets on the right games. Before we start the Bet of the Week, I mean, we have to make the announcement. It's happened again. I won my bet last week. Back to back. I'm telling you, man, if you're not following these bets, you don't have money, man. But I do. And my money this week, let's go into it. Chelsea against Middlesbrough, under 4.5 goals. Bafana Bafana against Tunisia. We're having another bet slip, right? Now, this is the safety one. We had that first one. This one is over 1.5. Bayern against Union Berlin. I've gone Bayern in over 1.5. Fulham against Liverpool over 2.5. Tanzania against the DRC. Guys, there's so many goals at the AFCON. Have you noticed? Over 1.5. Zambia against Morocco. There's goals there. Obvious. Over 1.5. Atletico against Sevilla. I've gone with an Atletico straight win. Listen to these odds. 11.42, 11 times the money back. I made 6 times last week. We're going for 11 times this week. And if you want to win with me, click on the link below. Remember to practice responsible betting at betway.co.za. We've come to the end of the show. Tomorrow's D-Day, guys. Are we going to do it? Before you go, comment and tell me what you think. And also like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified for future episodes.
How's it? I'm Brian. I mean, I'm Brian, but I'm Brian. Anyway, as I said, there I was. Sunrisers versus Capitals. Row G, seat 17. What a great game. I decide to be clever, leave early, skip the queues. Let me tell you something. The early bird does not catch the worm. Because birds don't have hands. Yes, you wretched bird. Bri, your cousin. Evan, can you stop with the lawnmower? There's people filming here. So anyway, I decided to catch the last few balls at home. Like, not literally, you know what I mean. I'm on the phone and there it is. Stubbs It's the 6 of his life.
That's gone a long, long way.
Guy catches it.
As long as we keep doing it, I'd say we
Brilliant. It's amazing. Then he stands up. What do I see? He's in my seat. My seat. My catch. My wife, who decided to stay, giving him a kiss on the cheek, Moegoe. My chance at winning 2 million rand. Gone. So I could save myself 2 minutes in traffic. Well, I caught that one.
Stay in your seat and get your share of 2 million rand at the Betway SA20 with a clean one-handed catch.
Go!